Hey, all right. Okay, so today on our episode we have Jia Wei. So he's an ex-national boxer in Singapore, and also actually I'll let Jia Wei do the rest of the introduction.
All right. Thanks for having me, guys. I'm Jia Wei. I used to be on the national team for about 7 years. I was fighting in boxing for about 10 years. So I had about 10-year career training plus competing. Fought in a couple of SEA Games. Am I supposed to look at the camera? Or
You can just.
It's just us, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always just us.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, back to the thing. So I've been fighting for quite a while now. I've been to a few major games, 2 SEA Games, and a few international tournaments lah. But I didn't really do well. I mean, it was more like for me to gain experience. You know, at the high level of competition is hard given the exposure we have. Yeah. So I'm a fitness trainer now. Been in the fitness industry for 3 years. I'm also a personal trainer. Doing boxing PTs.
Okay, I think you can move the mic to like the center. Yeah, so when you face us, right, you can just you want to point it towards you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that, you're good already. So you can just Anyway, cheers, boys, to 2020. How about that? Huh?
Yeah. 2020 is about to end. We
2020.
survived.
Yes.
Wonderful 2020.
It must be
It's been a
interesting
shitty
for
year,
everyone.
What was it like 1 year ago at this point? We were all sitting around getting ready for Christmas, traveling the world.
Wow. 1
December
year
is traveling the
ago.
world. Yeah, 1 year ago things
I
were
was
so
actually
different.
in Philippines right now.
Oh, doing
for
what?
the SEA Games.
Yeah. I was just about to ask, like, how long ago did you?
The last
stop?
one was just last year.
Just last year only. Then
My
the
latest one
2 years ago.
4 years ago. 2015.
4 years ago was in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember the one in Singapore.
I didn't go to the KL one.
It's every
in
2 years, right?
2007. Yeah.
SEA Games.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go why didn't you go to the KL one?
Because I think at that point of time they didn't have my weight category. I was fighting at welterweight back then. So I don't know, for some reason the Malaysian team removed that particular weight category because I think there was a big threat in the Thai team and the Filipino team. So I think they felt like they had no chance of winning any medal. So
Wait, can you do that?
I mean,
as the hosting country, by right, no lah. But you get to choose to take out because
In a way,
technically people will usually take out the lightest or the last 2 heaviest one because Asians are not as big, right?
But welter is what weight?
69. It's
Dude,
a
that's like the most common weight, right?
Exactly, yeah. So they chose to remove 69 and like 60 or something, like some kind
the
of
middle
the very
kind of-
mainstream kind of weight categories. They removed it. Yeah. So I didn't get to go for that one.
Damn, that would be a goal right there.
Yeah,
Because 2 years before KL, the 2015 Singapore one, you actually got silver, right?
Yeah.
So then after that was how old were you then? That was-
I was 19. 19,
you started training when you were
14.
14.
My first competition was when I was 16.
So you picked it up at 40. How did you pick it up?
So I don't know if you guys heard of Fightworks Asia. No. So it's this old school gym in MacPherson, right? So Arvin used to be the boxing coach there, and then you have Coach Kade, not the boxing one, the tall Muay Thai. Okay, I don't think you guys know lah. But anyway, so it's this old school gym, 2 stories, and you know, I don't know if you guys seen the old school lift, the escalator where you have to pull open the door.
The metal chain kind of
Go in, not metal chain, like you have to pull
From the middle, from the middle,
and then you go in, right? You press and then you shut the door and then lift will go up. So it's all done manually. So that's
we same age, but I never see this kind of thing before.
old school, fight gym.
Well,
so,
we didn't start boxing at fucking 14. How about that? What were we doing at 14, bro?
Yeah.
Nothing.
You know, I was in a boys' school, so at that point of time, there were a lot of like fights in school. Like they will organize street fight after class or after school.
Oh, square box lah, like modern day.
Fight club, like literally fight club.
CCA, yeah.
So
So
they would-
unofficial CCA.
So you know how some classes are more notorious, right? They have like the bullies. So they would like go around the school and ask people who want to fight. So there was once my friend kind of like sabo me lah. He told them that because that time Ip Man was the in thing,
Yeah.
right? And then my one of my school classmates, he told the other class that 我一个要打10个. Wow. And they took it, yeah, me man. And I was like a chubby kid back then. So and they came to look for me after class. Say, you want to fight, right? Let's fight. So they created like a human ring. Then I was like, man, no backing out, man. Let's go. No backing
That
out,
was
man.
actually my idea for HIHS. Like I wanted like charge people money. I shit you not. Sure got people pay money to come and watch. Then the winner take the prize money. Got such thing.
Underground fighting.
Underground fighting.
I mean,
bare knuckle fighting.
that's fun, lah, but it's illegal, right? So.
But
Okay, so
Imagine
what was
it
the
could-
verdict of 一个打10个?
No, so they actually get one of their guys to he's actually still my friend now. He actually got one of these their small fry lah, you know, like one of their classmates to fight me. So it's just 1-on-1. So one of my friends took a video. So what happened was I was watching a lot of MMA back then. I really like GSP, you know. Yeah, but I don't have any technique.
Yeah, he was the man back then. He was the
He
man.
was.
Yeah, he was
He
the
was
man.
like the OG man.
Yeah.
So I was like getting my boxing stance, trying to be fancy and
so
shit.
that was no training yet.
No training, and this guy was like doing taekwondo. Then he doing his spinning kick or so but it was nothing. It was just like freaking showboating to each other. And then when I just ran in, and he started kicking me, and I just grabbed his collar and started giving him haymakers. And then I felt like I got hit from all angles. Like this guy got freaking 10 hands or what?
Himon champ.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the Taken, the one that can kick Huarang, is it? Can kick a lot of time.
And you know what's the reason? Somebody took a video
There were other dudes.
and his other classmates hit me from behind.
Oh, cheap shot.
Cheap shot, man.
That's true.
Yeah. But anyway, so
But, yeah,
the fight
still
got
friends.
separated.
So were you there
lah.
alone or do you have friends with you?
Yeah, like they made a human ring. So my friends and my
Oh, then your
classmates
friends
were
never
around.
back you up, bro.
Nah, man. I mean, this is for the real shit. It's for real men.
Yeah.
These guys are wussy, you know.
Isn't he still your friend?
Wait, so how do you go
I
from...
fought the guy. He's my friend. But the guy who sabotaged me, you know.
Oh. So how do you get from that to boxing?
So after that, we have our occasional street fights in school, and I wanted to beat people up, because they bullied me also. I was a bit chubby, but I didn't want to just be like crying about it. You know, I want to do something about it. So I decided to just I want to be a UFC fighter. So I googled MMA gym, boxing gym, and I went for it lah.
But your parents knew about it? Like,
No man, my
just
family didn't know about anything.
so you just signed up yourself?
Yeah, I tried to hide from them lah, but after a while they found out.
Yeah, lah.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
like Kai Xiong also.
But as a
found out.
14-year-old kid, you sign up to a gym, right? It can be pretty expensive, right? Because you gotta try to find some way to fund the gym membership also. Right, I would imagine.
Yeah, actually those old school fight gyms, right? The membership they are quite affordable.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, actually, I've heard like friends.
They're okay.
they're
They're okay,
good with
not
the
too
trainers.
bad. Maybe
I remember,
like $180.
Yeah,
a
at Juggernaut,
month.
it was only like $100 for student price. It was,
Yeah, yeah,
It was
something
very
like
cheap
that.
only. It's
Yeah,
just to
yeah,
get
yeah.
you in so that next time when you really start making money, right? We got you now, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder where are we at in Singapore, like in terms of timeline. Like how many people now? Like us, when we were young, we did a little bit of boxing, you know. Then now when we start to earn money, like, oh fuck, let's join a gym, like a fight gym.
Different commitment. So
Sorry?
like a commercial fight gym and like a full Singapore team kind of fight gym is like
Actually,
different.
you don't have in Singapore. You don't have like national team, national boxing gym.
Oh, okay.
You don't have like a place that's specific for making champions, training potential champions. You know, it's more of like clubs, and if your coach or your gym finds potential in you, then he sends you for nationals or like
Yeah, we don't
invitational
put in that
tournaments.
kind of investment to
Yeah.
have like an institute that just
There's no
focuses.
institute. Yeah.
For Singapore athletes, and combat athletes.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
like okay, it starts off commercial first. It's only when you start proving yourself and you show potential, then the coach will be like, oh, I'll send you to a local tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you fight a tournament. If you win, a few times, a few tournaments, then the association sees potential in you, then they will send you overseas for international tournament.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
all this is
tournaments.
really raw passion because you can't say that there's a lot of money involved, or we have our like maybe people in America like, oh, my dad was a boxer. Like in Singapore, you don't have that shit, bro. Like
Yeah,
this is the first generation, first
This
wave.
is the
right?
first wave,
Yeah.
Maybe in the future, yeah.
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 That's what I'm saying. Like where are we at? Like in terms of our generation, next time when our kids come to us and say, oh, I want to go and take up boxing. I was like, yeah. Then now that you have the parent support, because I would imagine when you want to pick it up, you didn't have much support from your family
It's
members.
quite,
right?
she was quite horrible. It went on Straits Times, front page Sunday Times, headlines.
What they say?
It was during the 2015 SEA Games.
Oh, you mean they didn't know all the way
the
until SEA Games?
reporter, as in they knew, but as in the reporter wrote some how do I say it? Controversial headlines.
Some clickbaity shit lah.
Yeah, just to get attention,
Yeah.
which kind of compromised my relationship with my family.
Oh,
Because like who wants to see
Their
the
son
conflict that my son has with
The family. Yeah, these are private.
he wrote about.
he wrote about how my
Your
family wasn't
relationship.
supportive of my passion and my choices in boxing. Yeah. So I mean, long story short, they as in I don't stay with my parents. I stay with my aunts and my grandparents. Yeah. So my grandparents and my aunts they were like my parents lah. So I would say they were quite against me partaking in boxing because in Singapore it's not really like a lucrative sport.
Yeah.
Where
In fact, almost every sport in Singapore is not lucrative.
yeah, exactly.
And also the physical damage.
danger and they're afraid of me getting injured, getting hurt. Yeah. So 2015 the reporter did an interview and he wanted to just interview me and my journey from where I began to SEA Games, right? And I told him about my family background because he was probing a lot of questions and I told him specifically not to write about personal issues.
Oh.
And he went on the headlines. Yeah.
I guess like you're younger, then you're like more trusting, right?
More trusting, more
now you're
stupid,
older,
right?
like you're
I
stupid
learned,
last
yeah.
but now you realize like
But
journalists.
you were only like 19 back then, right?
19, yeah,
So
yeah.
like, whatever you ask me, I'm gonna answer with a straight face. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna think about like five
yeah, like, I
consequences.
guess
Yeah.
you never thought.
I'm just gonna say it, right?
Yeah.
But in that moment, like,
Oh, but so whatever you gave him personally, he just
Not all, but
some of it. Yeah.
sensitive part where he knows that he
Capitalize.
can use it to
Damn.
capture attention. Yeah.
I think
he used that.
there's like the problem with a lot of the
This is media.
media nowadays,
I
right?
mean, I don't see it as a problem. I think it's what they have to do.
Yeah.
If not, people wouldn't even click on it.
That's true. Like nowadays, especially like you got your mothership, you got a lot
Yeah.
of different.
Yeah, we're constantly being bombarded with news articles, YouTube videos. You go open Facebook, all you see is articles, right? So if you don't see something that it goes like, oh, what the fuck? What's
Yeah.
going on in the world, right?
Eye-catching headlines.
Yeah. Something that goes like,
And
shit,
US masturbates in a library.
What people
What?
I'm so happy I graduated from there already.
And US.
Not me, I'm out.
So what? This podcast you put NUS graduate molest 2 boys
No,
in his
man.
bedroom.
This podcast, right? And Nigel is officially not part of NUS.
But your
anymore.
GPA high not?
No.
Then
Yeah,
you,
GPA
then you
not
sure
high.
kena arrested, bro.
No, nowadays it's like your GPA high, then you kena arrested professors.
No, but
all
you
the
will get
scholars.
off lenient charge.
Oh, that's true. Dentists get put off lenient charge. Still, okay, that's another topic for another day, but it's fucking stupid NUS. But yeah, okay, so then you went from that to learning boxing at 14. Yeah, I guess you went down some kind of rabbit hole and just double down on that shit. And then every fucking day you went to train. I'm guessing that's what
Yeah.
probably happened, right?
Like
Pretty
really,
much.
really enjoyed it.
Just the more adversity and resistance I got,
Yeah.
I've used that to fuel my training. So in a way, I'm thankful for the resistance I was getting in terms of support and from my family. Like it kind of pushed me to my limits. Like if not for that, I might not have went so far.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
not for your classmates saying that this guy want to fight 10 people, I don't think you'll be here today also. Right? At the same time.
And they were like, outrightly bullying me in school, even on social media. Yeah, I mean, it might seem quite unsurprising now, but back then, in a way, I was always like the victim, where they would pick on me for being chubby, for being
How
big.
chubby were you back then, man?
I don't think I'm like obese, you know.
It's just that,
like
just so happened.
It's just that everybody else was not
maybe
not chubby then.
yeah, and maybe I was a nice
was a chubby
person.
kid.
Yeah.
I felt.
Yeah,
yeah.
right. And maybe sometimes you're nice. Like some chubby kids don't get bullied because
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
like, you know,
They are the bullies.
yeah, the feisty
I
ones.
think what happens is it really depends on who you hang out with. So if you hang out with the guys that you know people don't want to mess with, right? Then even if you're fat, right? Only the guys that you hang out with can make fun of you for being fat.
I know what you mean.
Right? You know what I mean?
yeah.
But if you are the guy that doesn't hang out with like the bad boys of the school, right?
Yeah.
And you are fat, right? Dude,
And
the
you're
whole
nice.
school takes it on you.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, exactly.
you're nice,
And-
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
And you
Yeah,
don't even have to be that fat at the end of the day. You just need to be like, just
yeah, it's
intimate-
overweight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that was my motivating factor lah, which kind of fueled my motivation, my determination. Like they even went on Facebook and you know, they made a joke about it. Like Jia Wei says he wants to represent Singapore as a national
No, you
boxer.
should
Look at you.
And
look
I
at them,
actually
bro.
had a memory of that.
Dude, you should
last
find
time.
that post now and frame it up, bro.
Oh, they can't delete, bro. They can't delete.
Frame it up with the medal you got from SEA Games.
Yeah. So
It's just a memory.
it's quite interesting lah.
That's very
Yeah, it's like a very cliche,
like
classic
something out of a.
athlete story, you know.
Yeah, but when you get to
And
the
it actually
upper,
happened.
like in like the upper levels of sports, right? That's where you get all the real stories. Because if you don't go through any adversity, right, it's very hard to reach the higher level of any sport lah, or anything in life.
Yeah, like the fuel and the determination.
Yeah, it doesn't come out of nowhere, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
something
yeah.
You need something in life to kick you in the ass lah, to get yourself moving lah. You're too comfortable, like if you're too comfortable, right?
Yeah, you won't get anything done.
Yeah, sometimes you need a light of fire. Otherwise, that's why sometimes like even for me now with life, right? It's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it's still recording. So with life now, like even if you don't have anything that's lighting a fire as, I think it's important that we create that fire in our head so that we keep doing like we said just now we're talking about this, like both of us now fucking unemployed. Like we don't know what we want to do, but I think it's important that we every day we wake up and like, oh shit, I need to do something. We only here once, bro.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Something to
Something to aim and
Yeah.
at the end of the day, right? Even if we don't get there, at least we are trending in the right direction.
Just always move forward, lah, basically.
Perhaps you have a reason to like get out of bed and do shit.
Yeah. I think that's what a lot of people in Singapore now are lacking, right?
Is it?
I think it's because
I think it depends. Like,
Depends.
yeah, it depends also. That's true.
It might be otherwise. In the case where people overwork themselves.
I think there's like two sides here in Singapore.
Two spectrums. Yeah. There's no like a what do you call it, like a midway mark where these two spectrum meet halfway and they get a balance of life. There's no work-life balance. It's
Yeah.
always like underwork or overwork.
Yeah, like one thing about Singaporeans is fuck everything also complain, but I think we still do. Like complain really still do.
Okay, there's a positive side to
yeah.
the complaining culture, and that's it. It keeps you on your toes, bro. It's like, if you're a politician or a guy holding some kind of leadership position, it's like, oh shit, people are going to complain about me. I better do my job properly, right? Like every little thing is being scrutinized.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, can you give me a break?
Yeah, but they still do. Like the people complain about things, but they still get shit done. I feel
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So, so back to the topic of training and being an athlete. I think the starting years were the years where I had the most like motivation, the most energy. Like I was willing to
fire.
give everything, the passion, the fire. Yeah. So I think that fire kept me going for quite a while lah. Only until up to the last couple of years, where you kind of hit like the quarter life crisis, mid-20s.
Yeah.
That's where you realize that, so what is this sport gonna give me in return in terms of practicality or monetary returns? And it's like, okay, I gotta survive, I can't really like just focus on boxing and expect boxing to give me a comfortable life. Yeah, that's where you start deciding what do you want, what do you want to prioritize? Yeah.
Do you think if you were born in another country where, boxing is like a real sport, like in the US or in the UK, do you think that you have, doubled
Yeah,
down now?
man. I think I'll still be a boxer to this point of time. I think I'll turn professional because it's my dream to be a pro fighter. I actually dreamt of me winning the WBC World Champion, the green color belt,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like raised in the corner, these bright lights. It's like a dream that I cannot forget, So I always tell myself, okay, maybe somewhere in a parallel universe,
You have that.
yeah, that's what I mean.
That's why
So
you dream.
I always think like if I were born in a country where boxing was like one of the
More recognized more
sport,
supported.
yeah, more supported sports, I would excel. Yeah, but
I
then
guess you will meet with a lot of competition also.
yeah,
But
that's where I know I will thrive because I like competition.
and then you have more talent pool to actually train and then
Yeah.
together. Yeah, I know the problem here is like the
Exactly.
talent is small.
Yeah.
Like your training partners especially, then there's not so many people. There's only so many people you can train with. even
Exactly.
if the gyms cross train, right?
There are two types of people, man. There are people who back down when there's a challenge. They feel like, okay, this reduces my chances or probability of winning or getting to the top. Whereas there's this group of people who feels that I need challenges to grow and thrive.
Like more competition.
If there's no competition, I become lazy. I'm the second one, Like when there's no challenge in my life or competition, I'll just get lazy. Mentally lazy, physically lazy. Like I need to constantly put myself in very hostile and uncomfortable environment.
And that actually is actually for most of the fighters you see.
I think athletes like
No, I think it's specific to fighters, dude. Because if you look at certain sports, right, fighting is a sport that if you don't keep yourself on your toes and keep a fire under your ass, right, you're literally gonna get your ass whooped, like physically, right? Whereas you play soccer, okay, lose. Like I don't get my ass whooped, I lose. I can play again tomorrow. But if you step into the ring and somebody is gonna touch you up bad, right, you're gonna like, oh shit, I gotta bring my A game every time.
okay,
Right?
I understand.
You know what I mean? Right? If you're playing some kind of sport like maybe bowling, snooker, fuck it, dude.
No sports, bro.
Okay, dude, snooker is an insane sport, dude.
Bowling.
Bowling.
Bowling got more support in Singapore than boxing.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Aircon, bro, that's
Remy
right.
on.
Aircon. All the country club cunts all playing.
Bowling got more
I think that's
support.
why, but touching on bowling, I just keep thinking like, maybe I think the only way that you can make it out of like Southeast Asia in a sport like boxing, right, is that you have to have some kind of transcendent talent that people cannot ignore.
Like the Manny Pacquiao
Like Manny Pacquiao.
of
like,
Philippines.
Yeah. Dude, Manny Pacquiao was like, Philippines was never known for boxing until Manny came out, right? And then it's because he has some kind of insane talent that even the people in the US, in Europe, who are like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that's the dude.
Yeah.
that
And I
dude's
feel
the real
like,
deal.
hard work, dedication, and putting in the hours is overrated.
You have to have some
You
kind of
need to
talent.
have talent. You need to have gifts.
Yes.
Genetically.
That's why-
Genetics, you need that. I feel that being hardworking is overrated. Like people who say that, they are the ones who are genetically gifted,
And then
they work hard.
on top of that.
That's why they're the elites.
They got the perfect mix.
Yeah.
But if they had no talent, even no matter how much hard work you put, and we are just keeping it real here, like. Right, it's for real,
100%,
right? 100%.
100%, yeah.
We know people in the gym, when we go to the gym, dude, they work out every fucking day, they push weight so hard.
me.
That's true. Actually, that's true, right? You go to the gym every day, push weight so hard, just don't really see the results. Then there are those that fucking do it every day, just go gym half an hour. And then
Yeah,
they
yeah,
look
yeah.
like a Greek god.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's true. And
That's
in-
reality, right?
In the case of sports, being an athlete, I think that's more relevant also because these are specific movements. Like your percentage of your fast twitch fibers, like sprinters, they come out from
When they're
the mother's vagina.
Yeah.
They have like fucking 90% fast twitch fibers. And then you have this like Asian dude, 50%. No matter how much you train, right? Your capacity is 50%. Your fuel tank is 50 ml.
Do you know
right?
about this guy called DK Metcalf?
No.
Okay, later we'll show it to you. So it's this,
Yeah, later.
he's this guy in the NFL that is just shredded to the gills, and then he's jacked up. He's like 6'5", 240 pounds.
Wow.
1.93
Pure
meters.
muscles. Yeah, pure muscles, and he's like 22 years old, and he says he doesn't really live.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Younger than us.
I don't care how much steroids you're gonna take, bro. You ain't never gonna look like that.
Yeah.
Genetics.
Yeah,
It's like how is a 22 Asian boy gonna compete with this kind
you
of
look
shit?
like that,
Exactly,
bro.
yeah. You hard work dedication until you
way.
pass your CNS, man.
Yeah, no way.
There's no way.
But then also there are people. I think hard work and dedication is one. I think the most important thing when you reach the higher echelons is this.
Yeah.
Right? It's
That
like,
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Tony Ferguson, dude.
Yeah.
It's,
That one another.
right. It's just he's a crazy man, dude.
Mental is another thing. You know, you have really talented guys in sports, but they don't excel as much as someone who is gifted, talented, moderately gifted and talented. Like they have the tools, but it's not like superb. But they put in the hard work, they have a strong mind. They can win these guys with crazy genetics.
Perfect formula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that perfect mix. I mean, you get to the higher.
All rounder, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you throw all these all-rounders together, that's when it gets exciting.
Yeah.
You get the knockouts, you get the good technique with the patience,
Yep.
with the
Everything.
movement, head movement, with the footwork.
Yeah.
And it goes to the nitty-gritty already.
Yeah. And usually, if you realize, I don't know if you guys realize this, but like through my own observations, right, that people who are extremely talented or gifted, they tend to
Get lazy.
get lazy.
Yeah.
And like they don't, you can see they don't put in as much work, you know,
I know what you
because they
mean.
get away with it and they think that this is normal.
No lah, it's okay lah.
Yeah, they don't see their own potential. Because
But as like someone else, so you can like, there's
think
so
that's-
much more you can achieve.
I think that's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
what Deontay Wilder has realized when he fought Tyson Fury. Because he has gotten away with that right hand for so long.
yeah, the overhand swimming.
Yeah, he has gotten away with that. Like, I don't know whether you
I
kind of generally know, like, so he's like the Francis Ngannou of the heavyweight boxing division, right? He has that one. I think what Terry Atlas call it like the eraser. So he can make fucking a lot of mistakes throughout the whole fight, but he can knock you out with one punch. Then when he fought Tyson Fury, then people start to realize, oh shit, that's not enough. Right? You can't be lazy anymore. You can't just keep banking on this one thing you have. Right? You gotta put in that work. Now you gotta touch on the other stuff.
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
the same,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I think
It's
that's
exactly
the
what
beauty.
it is.
That's the beauty of sport, what? Right.
Like
Then-
you have to have the perfect formula at all
Yeah,
times.
like Floyd Mayweather.
Oh my god, that's
Okay,
not
that
the
one-
one that
that-
road
that's,
now. How
okay,
about
okay.
how about Floyd with
Yes,
Mr. Logan?
that's why I did ask you.
Jake Paul, no.
Oh,
Jake,
Logan, now it's Logan, right?
Logan
So-
Paul.
so-
Logan Paul.
They're the
Logan
Paul, they're the Paul brothers, right? Logan and Jake.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I want to ask. Like, as you, as a person who really
business lah.
business money,
It is
all about the money.
It is money, man. Like, why would you fight a YouTube star who just beat the shit out of an NBA
Yeah.
plus
and
ex-NBA
all that,
player?
his brother beat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right, he's fighting Logan.
Floyd
Yeah.
is fighting
So
Logan.
Jake Paul
Jake
knocked
Paul knocked
out
out Nate
Nate
Robinson.
Robinson.
Yep.
Then
So
apparently-
Logan Paul lost to KSI.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. Do you?
Yeah, it's horrible. I watched the highlights. Yeah, but anyway, I think at this point Mayweather he's 40 plus years old.
No, he 50.
No lah.
No, 45, I think.
It's 40 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 52
When he fought,
shot.
he fought Conor, he was like 44, 43, I think.
Okay.
He's definitely not 50 lah.
No, I think it's 40, 41. Yeah. But now it's 42, I forgot. But anyway, I think at this point, like, you have everything you need in life. Why do you want to put yourself at risk fighting, like,
That's the thing. I think he sees no
elites.
risk in fighting Logan Paul.
Logan's not small, right?
but he's not small though. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's really
huge.
not small,
So,
he's big,
but at the level, I think size is not a matter. lah. Like, you can see,
Yeah, but
we are talking about huge skill set levels differences.
okay.
Conor is
Yeah, I just-
1,000 times better than Logan Paul, right? And he's still
And he's bigger than Mayweather.
yeah.
He's
That's why I just-
much bigger than Mayweather.
Dude, putting Mayweather and me in the ring, right? Is like putting an average dude with a fucking 2-year-old toddler in the ring, and that's it. That's how it is. Legitimately.
that just went through my mind.
You know what I
Conor
mean?
couldn't do shit, and he was like
Yeah.
bigger and experienced.
So Floyd is like, you mean you want to give me all this
MMA
money?
is different than boxing.
Yeah, it's so
MMA
different.
Okay, if they were fighting an MMA fight, of course, Logan Paul might have
Yeah.
the chance to knock him out because it's more physical. But when you're limited to both your hands, right? Like, trust me, boxing is an art of deception. Like what you see on TV, right? It's not what exactly
It's happening.
is happening in the ring. Like
'Cause you're
you
trying to
have to
predict-
experience it to know
Yeah.
it. Sometimes you see on TV, but when in the ring, like this is not what I imagine it to
Yeah.
be. It's very different. Like certain moves that you do, you think that you look like that on camera, but when you go and watch on third person
Your own
perspective,
footage,
yeah, you like damn, like it's a different move, different kind of expectation, yeah. And then when you go back in the ring, that's where you learn from experience. And we do certain moves, and you look at your footage again, and you're like, okay, this is where I want to be, and you know that okay, this movement feels like that. So next time when you go back to the ring, you know how
Yeah.
it feels like.
I think also
Yeah.
as a because you train at a couple of gyms out there, right? I think there's also a lot of the students realize like when you're teaching them the moves, and then if they take out a phone and they record themselves, then like they think that they are throwing the jab right or the
Yeah.
straight right, but when you watch back the camera, like dude, I look like shit.
Exactly.
I look like
yeah.
trash.
Yeah. That's why I always record my PD clients and I'll show them like this is what you look like. No, this is what I mean by we're not extending your arms. So I pause the video. You see your arms, you think you're extending, but it's not. It's like that. So when I talk about extension, I want you to feel like that. Stretched out all the way, So yeah.
It's
So
really like any other sport. Like you play soccer, you think you're kicking the ball, right? If you watch the video, like dude, that's a trash ass kick. Or if you play badminton, you're supposed to smash down. Or you play tennis, you're supposed to hit the ball, but you're not hitting the ball like that because we don't have that third person's view.
Yeah, I know what you
Yeah.
mean by full extension.
Yeah, that's why I think.
momentum. It's all
Yeah.
momentum also. Yeah.
What do you think are the, if you were to rank the greatest boxers? Let's limit. I don't know. My knowledge of boxing is not that great, but if we limit to 3, right? Do you think? Ali is definitely in the top 3. Like, let's just get out of the way. Who is?
Actually, I won't put.
You won't even put Ali in the
I
top
won't
3.
put
ah?
Ali.
Who
He's
will you
the-
put the top 3 across weight classes?
Pound for pound.
Yeah, pound for pound.
We are
I'll
not
put Sugar Ray Robinson.
Okay.
Top 3. Manny Pacquiao.
Okay. Why would we put Manny though? Because his fight record, people will come back and say, "Oh, his fight record is
He's
not."
fought everyone.
Yeah, he never backed down from the prime.
Today, he's beating prime boxers.
Yeah.
He beat Keith Thurman. He beat Asian Broner.
He's
beating
40
young guys. No, he's late 30s.
Late 30s.
And what's the last one? I mean, I know you don't like this, but I'm gonna say Floyd Mayweather.
No, I see
I
a lot
would
of
have-
people putting Floyd
Yeah.
up there.
I
I'll
would
put-
have
Yeah,
I would have Floyd and Ali in my because as a guy that
more casual.
more
Not
as a
so- not
casual
so
fan, right?
passionate,
I would
yeah.
have easily put these 2. Then the third one is when it gets a bit iffy, right? You got Sugar Ray Leonard, then you have Roy Jones, but I don't think Roy Jones is in the top 3.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, Roy Jones, yeah, he's gifted. But if you take away that gift, he
Yeah.
has nothing. He's good with like speed and his entry speed. He's
Yeah, but
goes
now
in
you
bam
see
and
him
then-
lah.
But he saw the fight in Mike
Yeah,
Tyson
bro.
one.
Bro, Tyson won? Tyson won?
100%, man. Yeah.
For sure.
And the commentary was funny. Snoop Dogg, man.
Hey, my 2 uncles are fighting in the backyard.
Snoop Dogg's performance was
Oh,
a
shit,
better
there you
main
go.
event.
There you go. The no-look jab.
Funny.
So, Roy Jones did a no-look jab. It's like, fuck.
Snoop Dogg's performance was the better main event than the actual fight, though.
It was. I actually enjoyed the...
I loved it. He sang every iconic song that he
and he
made.
had a joint in his hand the whole damn time.
I was like, hold back.
On live set, this fucker is
Yeah.
smoking a joint.
And I think he remembered all the lyrics perfect. He hit
Oh.
every note. He has to be high to sing, I
Then
think.
he damn chill. He's just damn chill. And he just
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wow, top 3 is really tough, man.
What,
It's like
I'm not
MMA
so-
top 3 is impossible.
what will you guys have for MMA top 3?
John Jones. Number 1.
I think everybody would unanimously have dropped John Jones in their top 3. Like, don't say number 1, but top 3 is definitely inside. Right? Unanimously.
Okay, Jones is another talent gone wrong kind
Controversy.
of
Not even then, he's still
Yeah,
number
he's still-
1. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Like, you know,
But
like,
here's some accusations,
Like
right?
steroids,
Is it is it legit or?
they're all on fucking roids lah.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Paulo Costa.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of like
gets-
how they cycle it.
Yeah, right.
It's how
How
you
they cycle.
get it out of the system
They should
before
have
the
a
test.
fighting promotion, right? That
Just let everybody
Just
get
let everybody do it.
Wow.
like bodybuilding, you know,
All
like,
out.
yeah.
Then everybody find the optimal mix of steroids, right? Then you just see like huge ass dudes go into the ring. And
I feel
beat each other up.
that's a good idea.
That's
That's how
good,
you
right?
progress in fight sports.
yeah.
You know, it's like you
surpass.
create, to surpass human ability.
Yeah, we want to
natural
we want to
abilities.
see how high human ability can get on anything. Like
Bro, like you look at bodybuilding, like they just fuck
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They're just getting ridiculously huge, right? Like it's not even practical. Some of them
Yeah.
cannot even fit through the fucking door. They cannot even walk.
You just look at muscle loaf.
steroids fighting championship, SFC. They should do that right here in Singapore. Anyway, we not regulating steroids, right?
No, but we everything else hang. Man.
Yeah, but we're not regulating steroids, right? Like that day, who said you can bring steroids through the?
I guess it's a
But they don't catch you. They just let you go
loophole.
through.
Yeah.
So they should just do it in Singapore, and then you have like Yoel Romero now on steroids that we all know he is
Is he?
probably on.
Steroids fighting championship sound a bit too.
Overkill.
Yeah. Sounds too much. Maybe you can do like.
PDFC.
Enhanced fighting championship.
That's what I was gonna say. EFC.
Enhanced
Enhanced fighting.
Yeah.
Enhanced fighting. Like you can't get caught using that.
No, but
name,
I've
right?
heard,
Because
like-
enhanced fighting championship.
The weigh-ins will be the main event, bro.
It will be a bodybuilding competition before the actual fight.
Bodybuilding come MMA fight.
So they get a grade for their body also, for their physique.
They get
Then
judges.
after that they
Then
say,
after that, if let's say the fight is a close fight, right? Then the guy
then
who
they-
won the body contest will win the fight. There's like a tournament style.
Alistair win, bro. Overeem was. Did you see Ubereem when he fight Brock Lesnar?
yeah.
Oh, bro, his body, that one, power.
Paulo Costa will definitely win his division. Paulo Costa could really take part in Mr. Olympia, like for real.
Nah.
I think Sage Northcutt might win the physique
True.
contest.
The aesthetic. one.
What's that guy in the 1FC, Elwin Elwalani, that black dude that is.
Elgani.
Yeah, do you know the one? Super flexible,
Yeah,
roided up, juicy. Yeah. He's gonna fight, he was supposed to, I can't remember who he was supposed to fight. Was it Vera? Brendan Vera, do you know Brendan Vera?
Familiar.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
from
UFC, right?
UFC,
One,
yeah.
one. He was from U, then he went to one. He lost so much weight to go and fight Ong La that time. Insane, eh? He dropped down
I
from
never
heavyweight to
follow
soft.
one much except.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't follow one much, but I was like watching the Ong La. I was like, oh, interesting. He dropped so much weight from because you don't usually hear people drop from heavy to light heavy.
Who was that guy in UFC? Heavy, light heavy.
Jared
medium.
Cannonier.
Yeah, Jared Cannonier.
The one just got knocked out. No, he lost in decision, I think. Yeah, right. Well, there was reports that day that Manny might become the next president of
Philippines.
Philippines.
I mean, that has been the rumor for many years. lah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you rather Manny or Trump if a celebrity became the president.
Wow.
Manny, I rather have Manny.
No, but I'm pretty sure like all the other presidents would be very happy to meet Manny.
That's true.
Yeah.
Compared to like
Yeah,
to meet
but
Trump.
I think Manny is too nice to be a president.
He's
Like,
generally-
I mean, in my opinion, I'm not saying all, but I feel like politics is very dirty.
You need
It's
to be-
meant for snakes, and Manny isn't a snake. He's a nice guy.
You
that
let things
so happens
go.
to have a wrist of a heavyweight.
Duterte just appointed him the head of his party, like the chair. That's why they say Manny might become the next prime minister because Duterte likes to do this kind of shit. And then Duterte is a ruthless motherfucker, dude. He doesn't even hide it.
the one that just let people kill drugs.
Yeah, the one that
peddlers,
goes
all
all out, kill the drug lords. Yeah,
yeah.
and then he's not sorry for it. He says like, this is what we need. And then
No,
Manny
he
is
just-
like that nice guy.
He just get Manny to knock the drug people out.
That'd be interesting, lah. That'd be interesting.
That'd be interesting,
I think
right?
that's a good combo because it kind of balances out the.
Like, you should have Manny as like the ministry of the foreign minister. So you go around,
yeah.
meet all the nice people, but then meanwhile Duterte is at the background fucking people up.
And then
But they love
execution
him,
by
dude.
Pacquiao, bro.
But they love, but the Filipinos love Duterte. I mean, love hate lah. But there are many people that love him as well. Like anything, right? Oh, and so I was like, we were talking about your brother is like a arm wrestler,
wrestler,
right?
yeah,
Is he
yeah.
still doing it?
Yeah, he's still doing it.
The twins, bro.
Yeah. I think of getting him on the show.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's still an arm wrestler. But I mean, arm wrestling as a sport itself in Singapore, it's not even comparable to boxing.
It's even worse, is it?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's. I mean, as sad as it sounds, but they are kind of like a private organization that have been working since day one to try to build up that brand, and they kind of, actually their whole system and their structure is better than a lot of sports in Singapore.
Really?
Yeah.
What as for structure? What are you referring to?
Like they actually have roles for each other. Like, okay, you are the captain of the team. You are the secretary, so you handle the
Money,
finance and
yeah.
all that. You have this and that, and that's how they send their team to competitions overseas. They get funds from events. They get funds, and they just save the funds. So the system and structure they cultivated is good. It's just that not enough backing, not enough support.
You have this group of really, really passionate people that about their own sport.
But now with COVID, I mean, it's
I guess
it's even worse lah. Because
contact.
exactly.
I was watching a video of a bodybuilder, a jacked up bodybuilder, arm wrestling, a guy that does arm wrestling. He didn't even stand a chance, bro.
Yeah, it's different
one
lah.
that snap.
Different.
No, just a normal video, like no gory shit. But okay, the bodybuilder is super jacked up, like he's twice the size of the guy that does arm wrestling. No,
Size is not on matter, man.
Doesn't even stand a chance,
it's,
bro.
It's your tendon, your skill, your technique, your hand strength, your grip strength. and
What
all
are they
that.
looking out for when they when they put the two hands together like that?
The wrist,
What are they looking for?
wrist and the knuckle. So you got to show your knuckle. So, Kayong, let me borrow you for a minute.
I lose it.
Okay, I'm wrestling tutorial. So when you
The table
arm
quite
wrestle,
weak.
right? Yeah, you gotta cover your fingertips
Cover my fingertips.
with your index finger.
Also, your thumb has to be under his fingers.
Yes, but you gotta show your
you gotta
knuckle.
show
You
your-
cannot do this.
Okay.
Yeah, so you cannot go too high up.
Uh-huh.
Show your
No
knuckle
leverage. Even leverage.
like that.
No wrist.
It has to be neutral.
No wrist
Wrist.
manipulation.
Yeah. So the ref will make sure you
Yeah,
starting
sometimes they
position
use
is
that
this.
rope thing also, right?
That's where you slip. Yeah, so there's many 3 ways. I can't believe I'm doing this,
For your
because-
Don't
brother,
worry.
for your
for my
brother.
brother. Okay, can't believe I'm doing. But anyway, there's 3 kinds of gameplay. In very generic lah. Okay, so the first one, right? These are for the hookers. The hookers. Not that way.
Also, they
but
hold their body close.
close. These are people with very sturdy, short, strong arms. So when the referee say ready, go, right? They want to get into this position.
But wrist manipulator?
Yeah, can. It's all about wrist strength in arm wrestling.
Oh, so you have to fight the wrist.
You have to fight the wrist and
Holy
your
shit.
fingers also, right? So you're gonna go all the way down. So when you try to pull me up, resist a bit. So I keep you in this position. That's where I can use this short leg.
So you can use your body weight as well to help you.
whole body. You can
Get your shoulder behind
You
it.
can even lean back. But the thing is your tendons strong enough to support your body weight?
Ah.
That's the point. So people with strong tendons, right? Yeah. So there's one more way. The next one is the top row. So let's say he has longer arm, right? He want to get above me. So when referee say ready, go, right? Let's say I have longer arm. I'm gonna use my brakai like a hammer curl. I'm gonna pull back.
And then make him.
But
Also, so
but
you lengthen your arm. So
yeah,
you lengthen
you
your
gotta
arm.
keep your elbows on the pad. So if you leave the pads, means
You
you, get
lose.
foul.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. So
of
if
course.
okay.
Yeah, so that's why all this plays a part. So when I open up your finger, right, I get what height leverage. When I get height leverage, I just lean back.
Oh yeah.
Plus,
Dude.
it's harder for you because your arm is
Then I have
extended.
to fight.
Yeah.
So you have to have strong fingers to
The grip
pull
close
me back.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Primary school just like, hey, fuck.
yeah, because I know. Okay, and at the same time, the referee kind of seems has a lot of power because when they are doing the countdown, right, they don't do like a 3, 2, 1, bro. They just go like a
They go ready, go.
or they just like ready go. So it's
Yeah.
like whoever is the fastest dominates.
Yeah.
So they are all like waiting for the referee to go.
It's
go.
reaction,
Much in the.
very fast.
So do you do like a knockout like after one round see who win, or do they do like a few rounds or 5 arm wrestles?
So because there's 2 types of matches. The first one I think is the regular kind where you go 3 times.
Oh, okay.
But then it's bracket, so you lose, you got second wave to fight other guys. I don't know how it works, like not like boxing. Boxing once you lose, you're out of the bracket.
yeah, because you just take so much damage, bro. You can't just
but
can't go again.
This one is you get a second wave lah, second win, and then they have the super match. This is the most exciting one where you go 6 matches, so the winner takes all. Lor.
Why even number though? So what if it's 3-3?
3-3, then you go again.
Oh, so it's then there's like a tiebreaker.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's
yeah.
like okay. So it's kind of like okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Something new.
Yeah.
That's kind of
so
four, though.
it's quite intense lah. Depends on your style, genetics, or that you're really skinny guys with thick wrists.
Yeah.
just like flashing bigger guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see it all the time on Instagram because it's, as you were saying, it's like kind of clickbaity, right? If you say it's
like
like
the
small
skinny guy
dude destroys big dude in arm wrestling, like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
let me click that.
Yeah.
We were talking about like they just made b-boying Olympic sport, right? And like, dude,
I think-
arm
is it
wrestling should be
official?
a sport. Yeah, it's official. So in the 2024 Olympic Games, it will
There's
be
weight
a
class.
sport.
Is there weight classes in arm wrestling yet?
Yeah, have.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the range is wider than fighting.
Oh, okay.
Like 70, 75.
More categories lah.
Less categories.
Or less categories.
Boxing is like
Yeah.
I mean,
every.
boxing got a lot.
I mean, not MMA. MMA actually quite big difference. Yeah. Boxing got a lot of categories.
That I know. Yeah.
Look, boxing doesn't make sense. Like every 1 kg, 2 kg, you go up, it's another weight class.
For the pros, yeah.
Yeah, so
But I feel it's good lah. It's good because weight plays a difference.
a lot of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, MMA may be different because you get to use your legs, you get to use your body. But when it comes to very specific movement, right, that 3 kilogram plays a big role, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like your cardio and everything.
Cardio's power and all that. People always say that, just fight lah, just 2 kilograms. But 2 kilograms, that 2 kilograms allowance, you allow that fighter to cut 5 more kilograms because of water loading, water weight,
I think like a lot of people don't know the actual
cutting,
cutting
cutting
like
process.
I've seen in you know.
Someone who is 2 kg naturally bigger, they can actually blow up. They can have like a 5 kg advantage on fight night.
Yeah, I think whoever doesn't understand how hard is it to cut weight, right? Just step into a sauna. So weigh yourself before you step into a sauna. Go into a sauna, try and lose 1 kg, and then step out. And then if you imagine you need to lose 5 to 6, or sometimes even
1
8.
kg is nothing, man.
Yeah.
No, that's why people need to try and understand, right? So if you do 1, then you're like, oh shit, I multiply this, and it gets progressively harder as you cut more and more.
And it's not just about cutting the weight. It's
Diet prep.
diet.
training.
Yeah.
It's like when you do that shit, right?
It takes a damage
You are
out of
already depleted. That's at the end of the training camp. You know, you're on diet for about 6 weeks already. That's when you have to step in the sauna and lose that water weight.
I see Kai Xiong, I was like, wow, the mental game is like I've seen him so bad, right? Like I think he just finished sauna. Then he was so dehydrated. I think he was thirsty, right? He took a cup, put water, then he stand on the weighing scale. Whether he can drink, it was that bad. I was like, see, wow, fucking hard pain.
There was one time we were drinking at Punggol Park, and then Kai Xiong just finished his weight cut, and then he walked over to find us. Dude, when he walked over and he was wearing a pair of track pants, right? He lost his ass.
What?
That means, like when he was,
Wait, what?
What's the first thing you noticed?
Why are you looking at my brother's ass, bro?
he was walking, right? You know, sometimes when people are walking, right? You can sometimes. The first thing I realized was his butt, right, went in. Then that wasn't. I think it was with
Concave butt.
Isaac. The other was like, yeah, dude, he lost. Okay, obviously his face, everything became slimmer, but he lost his. All his legs became skinny as fuck, and then his all legs was like we could see all the veins. Like the most dude, you have to cut until you lose your ass. That's crazy, dude. But if you think about it, like, your ass is all it's all water.
Yeah.
So I think you have to cut
That's
a lot
true.
before you lose your ass.
Yeah.
And Kai Xiong cuts a crazy amount of weight also. So how much weight do you usually cut last time?
So the hard part about being an amateurs is that your weigh-in is
One.
throughout the week.
They don't let you cut that too much.
No, it's not one day, man. That's why when I look at pro fighters, I'm like, don't know shit, man. Like people who don't have a lot of amateur fights and they're like, oh, I'm cutting 5 kilos or 6 kilos. I'm like, man, it's nothing. Like I walk around 70 kilos. I fight at 64.
Okay, that's
It's about 6 lah, right? So I can go up to 72 easily also. Yeah.
Nutella.
Yep. There you go. Beers and shit. But yeah, so I have to maintain around 65, 66. And then you have a general weigh-in. That's where you draw your lots and then you get your draw. So let's say you fight 2 days later, you have to maintain that weight. 2 days later, right, on the morning of the fight, you have to weigh in. And then you fight afternoon or in the evening. If you win and you're set to fight the following day, next morning you have to weigh in again.
Okay, so I guess it makes it fair for amateurs, like
Amateurs,
everyone.
It's easy
like,
to discourage you from cutting too much weight.
like water
Yeah,
loading
discourage
and
you
stuff
from
like that.
yeah.
But then if you want to fuck it and just
but
decide to
on
cut
high
it
level,
for-
people still cut.
Yeah, they will cut
I
it
see
for
all
a
the
week.
Thai Filipinos, right? The after fight they still wear sauna suit and run, and drink a bit of water, eat a bit of fruits and meat, and then sleep.
Or doing like the amateur.
Amateurs, yeah. On that high level, you fight with no fuel, and you still gotta because it's 3 rounds.
How much
Yeah.
of like impact do you think that Manny had on the Filipino fighters. That means like they spawn a heel,
Of course, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
That's
it's all
just what
about
we
pride,
imagine.
the Pinoy pride. These guys, they value this Filipino pride a lot. So Manny
That he-
Pacquiao bringing them to that world class level definitely gave them a morale boost.
Yeah, boxing
you
has
fight-
become like their
National
national
sport.
sport, right? It's like
Yeah.
Muay Thai for Thais. Now
Yeah, exactly.
boxing is the thing for Filipinos.
Yeah, let's say Singapore, you have like
Table tennis.
Swimming, oh.
okay lah. But-
His face fucking sian.
I was thinking like true swimming, but nobody still give a shit.
Yeah.
Swimming is a big thing in Singapore still, but you don't see because it's not glamorous. Only every 4 years then we see.
Yeah,
But Joseph has been the first one that is
Yeah, okay lah.
Singaporean. Like you can see, okay, that guy's Singaporean, right? Whereas the previous years was like, this one last time stay another country, one become Singapore.
okay, but let's say one guy, right? Okay, let's say Kai Xiong, right? He makes it to UFC, and he becomes like the next GSP. You think
Singapore will come and claim
Singaporeans
it.
will kind of claim the credit, and people will notice MMA definitely 100%.
For sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think
You need that one
it's the
dude.
same case with Manny Pacquiao. It's just that we don't have fighters that went far enough.
Not yet.
Not yet, but potentially, yeah. Yeah, so there's always potential. Like I said, this
Sure.
is a generation where it's like
You never know.
you know how like the baby turtles, they trying to climb to
the beach. Ocean,
sea,
yeah.
and then they either get eaten up or they die, they drown. So now it's still the climbing phase.
for our sports.
Yeah, for
market,
combat sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a first world country
That's
that
a-
has so much money pumped to everything, I just feel a bit shameful that our sports scene is so bad.
Yes, been a topic lah.
Right? I think
so
it's, nobody can deny it.
No, I always feel like Singapore, like they always got this like healthy 365 shit, right? But they don't emphasize on the actual benefits of health. They just want people like, hey, you clock a number of steps, you get discount for NTUC, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't.
It's always a reward system.
Yeah, right.
That's how we are brought up, Even as kids, you got to do this to get this.
It's not enough education. Like you should cut sugar, but why?
Why?
It's not enough
Yeah.
education,
Yeah.
and not only to our age, but to the older generation.
Yeah.
like there's not enough.
There's no
education on-
intrinsic motivation. It's all extrinsic. It's all like external validation. You study hard, mommy buy you this toy. Yeah. Not why. Like, why do you want to learn this? Is this good for you?
exactly. And then I guess like the health promotion board has been doing that. Like, do you see anybody our age actually doing the health promotion board step tracker thing?
Oh, man.
Sean,
Yeah.
Sean. He get koi vouchers, he very happy.
Koi vouchers, bro.
yeah.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
he drink more
He
sugar.
get- yeah, that's
more
true.
fucking 700 calories. Walk how long?
Exactly. Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
I think it all stems from the consumer. So if the consumer places a lot of interest in any sport, then naturally the consumers will send their kids to go and do these sports from young, and then over 10, 20 years, one of those kids is going to have the right mix of talent, parental support, mentality of putting in the hard work. Okay, then that you have a good mix. But if you do not have the consumer portion there, right, all the other portions just break down. Right? Like we talk about boxing. Singaporean box in the first place, Singaporeans don't really like boxing. Even if
They
there's
don't want their kid to get.
no, not just that. Even if the US has a major fight, right? Nobody fucking watches boxing,
Yeah.
right? Only us, right? Same thing for all the other sports. So if the consumers themselves, we are at a time where the consumers themselves have lost all faith that we will ever get anywhere. So whenever you bring up sports, people are like, oh, you should watch this sport. Why? Or cause my friend playing, or my family members inside. It's not cause of like, oh, because it's nice to watch, right? And I don't know what's the solution to getting the consumer to want to support local sports again.
Oh, local athletes.
And local athletes again, because people that the type of sports that Singaporeans are supporting now is sports that only happens once every 2 or 4 years. For instance, like swimming, table tennis last time, right? Soccer now, dude, soccer is so bad now. It's like worse than it's ever been, right? It's because the consumers feel like, fuck it, dude. Why watching this? Turn on TV, we watch
EPL.
soccer, EPL, yeah. We want to watch UFC, we turn on TV, watch US, right? And I think that's the blessing. Like I always give shit to 1FC, but I think that's the blessing of the 1FC here. Is like, dude, it's right here.
And then
Right?
Asian market.
Yeah, we give you access to it on the television, right?
And it's free.
It's free. You want to watch it online, you want to watch it on YouTube, it's there. Right? It's up to you whether you want to go support now. And in fact, a lot of people in like Philippines and other countries, they watch 1FC a lot because
their fighters are there.
and their fighters speak their language. Like they watch UFC, dude, the fighters all speak English.
Yeah.
Right? And in Singapore, because we are used to English, I guess that's why we watch UFC, sorry. But yeah, I gotta give
Definitely,
1FC props for that.
Yeah, I mean
Right.
they just have a lot of extra possessions to throw away for doing that. I mean it takes a lot of they're using a lot of cash to market the fight without much returns.
He's backed by Temasek, bro.
Honestly.
OFC is owned by is backed by Temasek.
Yeah. But yeah, I can see how they are doing. I think they're playing a game of psychology here. It's more of like getting the subconscious mind of people, by showing, just putting out images of 1FC out there. Like even now, the awareness of one has drastically grown.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? You go see any uncle, auntie.
The
Sometimes they uncles or auntie, they even know what 1FC stands for. One champion fight, one fighting championship, right? Because of how they have
Position.
put themselves in TVs and media, and it's all over the place.
Yeah.
MRT,
Radio.
Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Yeah.
Do you think one should do like a boxing series? Because they have the Muay Thai.
Actually, they start.
Section,
Actually,
right?
they did. It's a one warrior series or something, and they actually wanted to do boxing.
Yeah.
They had. It was a while back lah. They had plans, but I think it didn't come through lah for some reason. But I think they should, man.
Yeah, that's what I think
Would
they
you
should.
have competed in one boxing?
I mean,
I think
a couple of years ago, I would have considered.
Yeah.
I think you would.
At that point in
yeah,
time
yeah,
in
yeah.
life where I think when you're not 25,
Yeah.
Right.
And I might be in a different position right now. I mean, because actually, I was thinking of going into MMA also. That's why I've been training with the gang,
I've heard,
right? Yeah. Up to this injury lah. So now I don't know. Oh.
let's talk about the injury, huh? How did the injury come about?
Okay, we've heard it many times, but I think it doesn't hurt to repeat myself.
Yeah.
I mean,
all of his clients. Here's why.
The people
I've
listening now wouldn't
already,
know,
I've already suffered the pain, so it doesn't matter if I bring it up again. It doesn't hurt anymore. Damn.
Only my eye.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a regular training session lah. Went for takedown. I shoot for double leg, and then he threw a left high kick. So as I was going down, his knee came up, and then my eye socket went into his knee.
Brutal.
Yeah, I thought I could just walk it off. I felt like my left side of my face just went numb.
Oh, wow.
I felt
Wow,
nothing. There's like bzzz, like buzzing feeling, and I was like a bit sad, but not like knockout. But like I was like, and I was like just like fuck, and I just went down because of the pain, So I just went down. And I just lie down. I was like, fuck, did I break something? And I was like, no, I don't think so. I hope not. And then I can hear like muffling voices.
Okay. I'm sure you've been rocked before, right?
Yeah,
So, like,
similar
it's just-
feeling lah.
simple.
Like you see movies, you hear like muffled voices, the ring just like flying around, and hear the ringing sound.
Is
It's
it
exactly
bad
what-
or were you just focused?
It was
on
numb first. I didn't feel
the
anything.
electricity and numb. Right, yeah.
I didn't feel nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And the pain came afterwards. After like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah. And I
But at
felt
that
like,
point in time, 10 minutes in, would you know that there was something wrong or
I mean, I had double vision lah. Like bad double vision. But I thought it was just
let's give background here. What was you broke the orbital bone, right?
Kai Xiong broke the
The guy on the last episode broke Jia Wei's orbital bone, okay?
Oh, damn.
Okay.
He said it.
Yeah.
He
Why
feels
are we
that
hiding?
fucking
Like, why are we
funny.
hiding about this?
Just
Why are we hiding about this? I don't get it. I don't
so
get
much
it.
shit for you.
Yeah. But anyway, it's this piece of orbital bone that's supporting the tendon that's holding up the eye.
Wow.
Right. So below, you press deep in, right? There's this bone,
Yeah,
right?
you can feel the.
Okay.
That's connecting. So I broke that bone. So it's about 1.2 cm.
So you dropped down.
It's quite
Fractured
big.
or like Yep.
No. As in 1.2 cm broke off.
So you dropped down.
It went into my cheekbone.
Yeah, I imagine,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. You dropped down.
So it was nothing. Just my muscle support.
So you
that's
feel
why
the
I
bone
had
here?
no lah, don't feel anything lah. But that's why I got double vision, because my eye was
Out of place.
lower. So they had to push the eye back, push the muscle back, and then put an implant to support the eyeball.
To be honest,
And
we
then
can't really see anything. Like
You can't because they did a keyhole surgery, meaning they open up the eye.
My eyes small.
How long ago was this operation?
23rd October.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's recent. That's like a month.
Month and a half. Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, I was surprised. My recovery was quite quick. The doctor expected it to only recover by Chinese New Year next year. Yeah. But I can't really run yet. I can't really jump. So
Why can't you run? Because you don't want to when you go up and down, is it?
something like, because the bone is still growing along the implant.
Yeah.
So the nerves are affected there. So when I tried running today actually, and I felt like there's a numbness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better
And
not
my
fuck
nerve,
with
I
it
think my nerve is affected from that broken bone. So my sensation on my left cheekbone and my left teeth here
Different.
is less sensitive
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
one on the right. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't know if it's permanent. Doctor say might be permanent,
Yeah.
might not be. So
See how you
time,
recover.
only time will tell.
Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
my feeling on my right lip here is very different. I have like maybe 50% feeling. Already, yeah.
Oh wow. From
Because
what?
Wisdom tooth.
mine's not fighting. Mine's I had a saliva gland that was inflamed, so they had to remove the saliva gland. When they remove the saliva gland, they say there's a 50-50 chance of you losing
Nerve
the
damage,
entire because they had to touch the nerve. So then they say 50-50 chance of you losing feeling. So I think I failed lah. So now it's like it feels different for me. But after a while, I forget about it. Like I don't
Yeah,
even
it's not a big
realize.
deal lah,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, but I see you've been like starting to like get back training and then
A little bit lah.
Yeah.
You know, like standing
you
shoulder presses.
at home damn sian kind. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I started the Bagels.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, let's talk about that. What are you doing for bagels now? Yeah, Kayang not talking
Yeah,
about
But
that.
I've tried it.
What's it called?
It's called one-eyed bagels. So it's not, bagel and burger, right?
yeah.
You combine those, become bagels. Yeah, so it's basically a beef burger sandwiched between two bagel buns with different ingredients in there lah. So I have like two flavors for now. You have the signature bagel and the breakfast bagel. Yeah, so
What got you into making bagels? Yeah, that's the thing.
I like to eat, man. I like to.
Yeah, but why bagels? So you learn how to make the bagels.
Actually, no. The bagels I buy,
Okay.
but the rest I make from scratch. Ingredients, because so much work, making bagels.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, you have to boil, you have to oven it.
yeast and
Yeah,
all that kind
it's
of thing, right?
too much lah. It's not worth the time. But I buy the bagels. Then ingredients, I'll buy the beef. Then I'll make patties.
So it's your own blend of minced meat then, like minced beef.
Yeah, and then seasoning and everything is homemade. That's why it's quite. I mean, might seem a bit pricey on Instagram, but you go and see how much you're paying for a burger at a restaurant, and it's usually very small. My motto is when you eat a burger, right, you take 2 or 3 big bites, right, you must still have more than half left.
Wow, hey, this one you can clip it.
Yep. But you go
should be
to
in law.
a regular restaurant, right? They charge you $25 to $30. You take 3 bites, gone already.
Yeah.
It's quite small, right?
I know what I
usually.
mean, I
You
know
know
what
what
I
I mean? Yeah. So it's not. I
can
mean, of
go-
course they have overhead lah. You have your rental and all that. But for me, I wouldn't. I'd rather make my own. But after
For
having
someone
this,
who
right?
enjoys eating so much. I
Yeah,
know what I
and
mean.
the meat, like you need, like you don't want to eat like a bun, like a ham bun. It's a burger bun. When you bite into it, right, you need to taste the beef.
The perfect ratio.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So where can we order one of these if we want to?
On Instagram. So now, I'm just doing like one order a week. I'm just gonna open my orders for about few days, and you can place your order. So collection and delivery date will be on Sundays. Yeah.
Okay.
For now, I don't do like personal delivery lah. I do Grab delivery only. So if you want to deliver, you have to pay for the delivery. If not,
I was
you
telling him
can collect it.
He wanted to have the one of the what's it called?
Bagers.
Bagels today, but yeah, turns out it's not Sunday. So
Yeah. So you can either self-collect or deliver. Lor.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
if you want, orders are usually open like Monday to Thursdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we can collect on
so you have
Sunday.
two flavors now.
Yeah,
What are the two
Sunday.
flavors?
It's signature and breakfast. Yeah. So everything's there on Instagram, even the menu. I sketched it out and I digitalized it.
Yeah, we'll drop the link to the Instagram page in the description of the video.
I think
Nice.
I had the signature. Signature is the one with the scramble, is it?
No, it's breakfast.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast is the one with scramble. So I had the signature.
Yeah, and we'll put pictures of the. You have pictures of it, right? We'll put
Yeah.
pictures of it up on the video, picture in picture also.
All right, man.
Now I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna get some
Yeah,
meat
so
after
this is
Yeah.
signature.
Woohoo! Don't do that to me right now,
I
man.
think I kept because we didn't have time. I had it like 2 days later, and
You must eat it on the day itself.
I
man,
know.
when
So I
it's
had it
fresh.
2 days late, right? And it was in the fall. I reached.
Yeah.
It was still fucking good, bro.
Yeah,
I was
hey,
like, wow, I
man.
cannot imagine this when I
That's-
fresh collect.
I'm happy to hear that, man.
Yeah, really.
This is the
So-
breakfast one.
Oh, what's that?
So
scramble.
I make my own sauce, right? It's wasabi mayo.
Okay.
I literally put my own ratio wasabi mayo, and then I grill a portobello mushroom for about 20 minutes. Then it will be bacon, the patty. So I put 2 cheese, American sliced cheese, and then cheddar, shredded cheddar.
Cheddar.
And then I put like scrambled eggs on top.
Dude, I'm fucking
Yeah.
hungry.
Right. So, when people say that, wow, like $19 for this burger, but you look, the ingredients are all premium. I can tell you the cost price is actually 2 digits.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't make like fucking 70%.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's quality.
4 portobello mushrooms.
Yeah, I know.
It's
It's
$5.
expensive. Yeah.
So one is $1 plus $2 already.
Yeah.
Plus all that shit there, So
Is that where you are in life right now, man? Trying to do this business, or it's just this?
no,
or
it's
hobbies,
for me. It's just experimenting, building a foundation and a base. It's not something that I want to propel myself towards.
I see.
F&B is tough. Yeah,
It's
I'd
a tough
rather,
life, yeah.
and my passion lies with boxing and teaching, coaching, fitness.
Yeah.
So
athletic.
I can do both. But this doesn't have to be my main thing, lah.
Yeah, and it's something else you
And I can
enjoy
always
as
go
well.
back to it.
Yeah.
Like if I have enough capital, I can just like, I have everything done. I have logo, I have recipe, I have a base. I just need to go back there and just push,
I think that's like inspiring. Like always, like even though you don't know what it is,
Yeah.
just try first.
So have
Exactly.
have a side hustle, and hopefully the side hustle is something you enjoy, so that you don't throw all your eggs into one basket. But at the same
Exactly.
time, have no expectation of it, just
Yep.
for the love
Just
of it.
try.
It's like
As long
this.
as you-
Dude, this is
This
the
is a
classic
perfect example, right?
This is the
And it's
classic
amazing.
example.
Yeah. And F&B don't devalue with time, I feel. Not like apparels, fashion.
Yeah, you like
Look at all the malls now. Dude, they're all F&B because people realize, dude, I don't want to buy a shirt from the mall now. I can just go online. But F&B, we still got to go down, buy our food.
the experience.
Yeah, have an experience, physical experience, right?
Yeah.
F&B is something that will just keep on growing in Singapore, especially
Yeah.
now as you get richer and richer.
Yeah.
Ooh, F&B.
And this is not like
where
a very trendy kind of food, not like some weird ass what's trendy, but it's
what's trendy right now.
like a crab cake, like a crab cake.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Crab
cake.
There's something
Macarons,
like
you know?
Instagram.
No, macarons are out already. Like nobody eats macarons anymore.
exactly.
I wait.
Yeah.
It was here for a bit, then after
Yeah.
like, fuck
I
it.
eat food that is
People woke up.
freaking taste good, bro.
But burgers are like
oh, I know one.
It's been around for
Always there.
yeah, it's always been around.
years.
Croissants. Now trending croissants.
No, your mom makes a pretty badass croissant with the ham and cheese,
that
and
one classic, bro. Yeah. Okay.
that was the classic right there. Yeah, but I was always thinking to myself, I was telling my friends that day, why doesn't Gardenia just start mass producing bagels? Because having a big, when you wake up in the morning, right, have bagel with some cream cheese, right? Ooh,
No,
this
but I think
fucking
it's
amazing.
not very Asian. Like bagels are not a very Asian thing.
Very Asian thing. That's why.
No, but
Yeah.
bread is a very Asian thing. Bread.
Not bagel.
Yeah, not bagel, but I think because a lot of people haven't had a chance to have had a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
bagel,
Not
right?
exposed to it yet, but yeah,
Right,
there you go.
Yeah. Because in the US, I was
Bagel.
like, bagel is a poor man's food in the US when I was there. So I'll buy a bag of bagels, like 8 bagels, $2.
Oh wow. Fuck.
Then just take peanut butter in the morning.
You wish.
Because it's
I
damn
wish.
cheap. Yeah, because
wish,
they
man.
mass produce bagels there, like they mass produce gardenia bread over there.
No
right?
way.
Yeah.
Bagels
So
are
it's cheap.
pricey here, right?
Pricey,
Yeah,
man.
pricey.
They
Yeah.
got like 5 bagels for like 8, 10
Even
bucks.
Starbucks,
yeah.
like one bagel they charge you like 4 plus or
Yeah,
5 plus.
yeah.
But it doesn't make sense. Like I would imagine you use
It's
the
flour.
same fucking oven. Yeah,
Yeah.
you use the same flour. It's just you put different ingredients in it,
Yeah.
right? And then
It's different ways of cooking, lah.
Yeah.
Because you gotta boil bagels first.
yeah, you gotta boil. Yes,
You know,
so yeah.
you
Oh,
boil
and
it, you cook the flour, then you put it in the oven.
Oh,
That's why
okay,
bagels have
that's
such
like-
consistency. Like it's chewy and it's strong. You know, like a brioche bun. You know what's a brioche bun?
yeah.
Yes.
It just flicks apart. So imagine I make burger with a brioche bun. By the time I send to you or you keep for one day, right?
no good.
You become a freaking roti prata already, right? So, but
the
for
air
bagel,
inside.
it's
Yeah.
still fucking solid and strong.
That's why I said
you know?
2 days, bro. Still
Yeah.
tastes fucking good.
A bagel
Right.
tastes amazing, dude, with cream cheese or a little bit of I was at this bagel place. It's quite a famous one in
Here?
No, in
US,
Canada.
oh,
The
Canada.
most famous one in Canada. And then they have like the smoked salmon.
Oh,
The
cream
breakfast
cheese.
bagels.
Wow.
Okay, the classic, but really fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And expensive.
Oh, damn. Hey,
I will.
We'll make more next time.
Exhaust.
All right, how far are we in?
Nice. Wow, we're pretty far in, man.
Yeah, all right. Freaking good episode, dude. Yeah.
It's an honor to have you on.
Right. No, man.
I always see you at
It's
my
an
place,
honor.
but we haven't really got a chance
Yeah,
to
yeah,
talk.
yeah,
Yeah, we can do this again sometime down the road.
Yeah,
That's the whole
yeah,
point.
yeah.
We want to have
Yeah,
guests
man.
that are repeating coming on the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
So we
I think I should invite like 2 guests, like
Or like together.
maybe Kai Xiong and one more
no,
person.
that's what we want to do. But you see, we are limited by the
Space.
by really the
slowly.
Slowly, yeah,
the space. But having like at the beginning, we were like, oh,
In the beginning.
in the beginning, now we have more or less settled.
beginning.
In the beginning, we have more or less. We were thinking about okay, the audio quality. Now settle the audio quality side. Then we're like, okay, now how do we
Expand.
expand? Now then we added video. So this is like the 4th or 5th episode with video, and
Right.
video has been a game changer to be honest.
I think like
Yeah.
a lot of people
Yeah.
are more enticed
Engaged,
with
yeah.
video.
Yeah,
Visual.
even if it's just us sitting here sipping our beers and speaking like that, right? People still like to see the video portion
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
So now the next thing is to try to have still up the audio quality. I think the audio quality still can be expanded because in this room it's still quite echo-y. But yeah, 4 people I think is optimal for a podcast.
Yeah, like not too many people.
Yeah, and also I want to get one of those mic stands, right? That extend higher than that.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
So it's here instead. And it's pointing down. So that
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So we're speaking like that. And so it's natural that our audio quality is perfect. That's still too short. Something we need to invest on, yeah. Christmas. Alright guys. Yeah, if you lasted to this point, which I don't think many of you will. Thank you very much.
let us
if
know
not-
where they can find your profile.
No, we will put it in the description. I already said we'll put it in the description down below. Probably make it into a clip so that you can put it on your Instagram page as well. Yep. Alright guys. Thank you very much. See you guys.
Thank you.
Ciao.